Arizona just expanded restitution, and here's what that means for you. The Arizona Supreme Court just made it more expensive to be convicted of a crime. A lot more expensive. And if you don't know why, you need to hear what just changed. Hi, I'm Joel Chorny. I'm a criminal defense attorney here in Tucson, Arizona, and today I want to talk about a ruling that most people haven't heard about yet, but that could reshape how restitution works in this state, especially in the most serious cases. Before we get started, just a quick disclaimer. I'm a criminal defense attorney licensed in Arizona. This video is for informational purposes only and does not create an attorney-client relationship. If you're facing charges, you should talk to a lawyer directly about the facts of your case. So, this is about State v. Hester, an Arizona Supreme Court case that was just handed down in April of 2025. And while the court presents it like it's just clarifying what the law already was, it's not. This changes everything. In 2018, a woman named Lillian Hester was convicted of child abuse and murder. Her victim was her 6-year-old nephew. After the conviction, the child's half-sister, acting as his statutory representative, asked the court to order restitution. But not just for funeral expenses or counseling. She asked for more than $3 million in restitution for future lost wages, what her younger brother might have earned over the course of a lifetime had he lived. The trial court said no, that wasn't proper restitution. The Court of Appeals agreed. Both courts said that future lost wages are too speculative to qualify as restitution under Arizona law. That was the understanding for years. But in comes the Arizona Supreme Court and overrules them both. The Arizona Supreme Court said, yes, future lost income, even for a 6-year-old, can be awarded as restitution in a criminal case. Let's back up for a second. In Arizona, restitution has always been defined pretty narrowly. It's for direct economic losses, things like medical bills, counseling, funeral costs, lost wages due to court appearances, security upgrades after a home invasion, things like that. Things that are real, documentable, and a direct result of the crime. What restitution has never included until now was speculative damages, things like pain and suffering, or what someone might have earned someday if they had survived. Until this ruling, courts agreed that those kinds of claims were better left to civil lawsuits, not criminal sentencing. But now, the Supreme Court says that that line has moved. The court said that future lost wages, even in the case of a murdered child, are recoverable as restitution as long as there's a reasonable basis for the estimate. And that is a huge shift. Instead of arguing about whether a loss like this qualifies, we're now going to be arguing about how much. And that's going to bring in financial experts, projections, debates about earning potential, life expectancy, all in the middle of a criminal sentencing. I believe this is going to bog down our criminal system, not streamline it. And for people who are charged with serious crimes, especially those involving death, it means one thing. Restitution just got a hell of a lot more expensive. So here's what this means in real terms. If you are convicted of a serious crime in Arizona, especially one involving death, you may now face millions of dollars in restitution. On the flip side, if you're a survivor or a family member of a victim, you may now have a new legal path to seek financial recovery without ever going to civil court. I'm not saying that this ruling has no merit. I'm saying that it is a big deal. And if you're caught up in the system, you need to know what's changed. Arizona has always been known for its harsh criminal laws, and we've always been at the forefront of so-called victims' rights. We have a Victims' Bill of Rights written into our state constitution. We protect victims from being interviewed by the defense. We guarantee them to have input in plea negotiations. The prosecution is required to confer with them and discuss ideas of settling cases before they actually make the offer of settlement to the defense. In many ways, we have one of the most pro-victim frameworks in the country. And I say protect in quotes because I'm skeptical of that framing. Often what we call victim protection is really just another way of stacking the deck against the accused. Among defense attorneys, there's an old joke. If you're not sure how the court is going to rule, assume it'll be against the defendant, and you're probably right. This ruling fits that pattern perfectly. Look, my job isn't to defend crime, it's to defend fairness. And part of that means making sure people know how the system works, where it's headed, and what's at stake if you get caught up in it. So if you're watching this and trying to understand what just changed in Arizona, I hope this helped. I'm Joel Chorny. Your rights matter. Protect them. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.